You own nothing, not even your life. This isn't meant to shock you. It's meant to wake you up. From the moment we're born, we're handed names, titles, and roles. We're told to chase, to acquire, to build. But stop and ask yourself, what do you really own? The car you drive, the house you sleep in, even your body, your time, your thoughts. What if I told you that all of it can be taken? And if it can be taken, did you ever truly own it? Stay with me, because what we uncover today could shift how you live for the rest of your life. If you're someone who seeks clarity, meaning, and the strength to live on your own terms, hit that subscribe button. This is just the beginning. The illusion of ownership. Ownership is a convenient fiction, a social agreement. You own a piece of land, but that land existed long before you, and it will exist long after. You own a phone, but drop it once, lose it, and it's gone. You never truly had control, only temporary use. The Stoics, like Epictetus, believed we must treat all things as borrowed. Never say of anything, I have lost it, but I have returned it. That includes your wealth, your relationships, even your body. These are on lease from the universe. You don't possess them. You're merely entrusted with them. And yet, society feeds us a lie. That success means accumulation, that the more you own, the more you are. But does more truly make you more? Or does it make you more anxious, more attached, more afraid of loss? Freedom beyond possessions. Imagine waking up with nothing to lose, nothing that owns you. No fear of your car being scratched, no panic over a falling stock, no pressure to perform just to maintain a lifestyle. That is freedom. The Stoics saw this clearly. True power comes from self-mastery, not ownership. Seneca wrote, "It is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor." We're not saying become a monk. We're saying be free from needing what you own to feel whole. Choose experiences over things. Choose depth over display. Choose the inner life, because that, my friend, cannot be taken. The paradox of freedom. The more you own, the more owns you. You buy a bigger house. Now you have higher bills, more maintenance, more stress. You chase a high-paying job, not for purpose, but to sustain the illusion of success. And the more you climb, the more you're terrified of the fall. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor, had access to everything. Yet he reminded himself daily, you could leave life right now. Let that determine what you do, say, and think. Not out of fear, but out of liberation. If you could truly see that none of this is yours, not your money, not your body, not even the next breath, you would be free. Free to act with courage, free to love without chains, free to serve without ego. That is the paradox. Detachment doesn't make you passive, it makes you powerful. Cultivating gratitude and appreciation. What if everything you have today disappeared tomorrow? Your family, your health, your breath. Would you regret not appreciating it more? Gratitude isn't cheesy, it's a spiritual rebellion. When you say, this is enough, you declare war on the world's addiction to more. When you pause, when you breathe, when you smile at a moment, you transcend the lie. You remember that happiness doesn't come from ownership, it comes from presence. Seneca again, he is most powerful who has power over himself. Gratitude is that power. It's the ability to look at your life, not through the lens of lack, but with eyes wide open to abundance, living a life of purpose. So, if we don't own anything, what's the point? The point is to live, not to collect. The point is to love, not to possess. The point is to become, not to accumulate. Your purpose is not in your salary, your house, or your clothes. It's in how deeply you live each moment. It's in how well you treat others, how honestly you face yourself, and how bravely you walk toward death without regret. Because if nothing belongs to us, not even our life, then everything we do is a gift. Use your gift, not for status, but for service, not for control, but for contribution. There is immense freedom in living for something greater than yourself, the Stoic freedom. When you finally see through the illusion, you're no longer afraid. You begin to live, not as an owner, but as a steward. You love, not as a taker, but as a giver. You walk through life lightly, aware of its fleeting nature, but deeply in tune with its wonder. This is the Stoic path. Not cold, not harsh, but alive, free, awake. And if you're still here, you already know. You're ready. If this video touched something within you, if you felt seen, if you want to keep walking this path of wisdom, strength, and clarity, subscribe. Not to follow me, but to stay close to the ideas that set us free.